football.
I want you to ask me. All right, Derek. I want you to think to yourself: how can Madden get even worse than it already has?
We'll find out when they release the next one, I guess. I don't know. That just seems to be the trend.
So, in Madden 23 now, what's is apparently still in shambles.
They never fixed that game. I just remember seeing the clip of the there was like a wall that spawned in the middle of the field when it first came out. Like they were in the middle of a game and a wall just spawned and it stopped the player from like running down the field.
So apparently, like all this present packs, I don't know, some Christmas thing. Like once they implemented these present packs, all these glitches started to occur, and one of the worst ones is the fact that it was wiping people's saves and they couldn't get it back, or wiping franchise saves. I'm not sure if there's a difference.
Huh.
Like I don't know.
I think franchise is your like actual online save that like is tied to the servers that like there's no like trace of it basically. It's on the server, so if the server gets wiped, guess what? That's also like what everybody spends real money on in that game. So
right.
That's like a million times worse.
Like at what point do people say enough is enough?
Right? Stop playing this game. You sports fans, listen up. You need to like rally and tell EA and 2K, right? They're the only ones that are making sports games really at this point. They need to make one good, keyword good, game. And instead of releasing a game every year, just release like expansions in quotes of the next roster for the next year and keep it as one game. They can charge $40 for the roster. I know you guys will still buy it because that's the only game you guys play, and that's fine. 100% fine. You know, I spend money on League of Legends skins, and that's like the only game.
Don't admit that.
Yeah, I know. I've made it to the worst of the worst. I got told to get a life on League of Legends the other day, and I
made it
pretty accomplished. I feel like I could retire happy.
EA probably just like a good game. What does that mean? Good game.
As George, Respawn's like running out the door. We don't know. Get out of here. Stay away from us. We don't have time to make Madden.
Good game. I just don't understand it. He's just like flailing. What is a good game? What does that mean?
That's really why the server went down. He was freaking out and he like threw something at the like server box. Yeah.
It's just, but like, I'm only getting to a point where I think there needs to be like some kind of weird regulation where you
step in. Yeah, seriously.
It's like, yeah, you guys need to, when you're releasing a product, you can only revise it 2 years later. Like they need more.
Right.
Like, look, as crappy as Ubisoft has become or was, like when Assassin's Creed Unity and Rogue like were at least Unity was like completely glitchy messes. Literally at that point, they're like, okay, guys, we're officially done releasing 2 Assassin's Creed games a year.
Right.
Like we can't do it.
Right.
Like,
they like fixed
They learned their lesson. Yeah, they learned lessons super fast. Granted, they also replaced a lot of their staff with apparently a lot of homophobes and just bullies and racists. But,
right. Yeah. The company is kind of falling apart.
The company's still falling apart, but at least they learned their lesson in that one instance.
Right. Their games are not suffering because of it. So
right. Like at least they're giving them, or at least Assassin's Creed, that was really pushing it. 2 games a year. Yeah, that's insane for at least for Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
So, like, yeah, EA, man, this is. I really don't know how they deal with it every year. Like, do they believe the hype? Like, oh, this is the most, like, the fact that you have to advertise it and be like, this is the most polished one. Like, that's not a good sign.
Right. You shouldn't have to say that every year. We should automatically know this is the most polished one.
This year we polished the turd.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's insane too because they do it with all of them. It's FIFA, Madden, and NHL. They just keep messing them up every year. And it's like,
is it the same with FIFA?
FIFA is like awful.
I thought it was only on the Switch. I thought it was like the legacy one.
No, just fundamentally, like the FIFA games are terrible. Like
because they're not giving them enough time.
Right, exactly. They're just like pumping them out every year for no reason, and it just like they break a line of code every year for whatever reason, and That's it.
They just have like a meeting, just like, okay, what line can we remove from the game to make it worse? Oh, what about the one with contact with the ball? Good one. How would we make it with 10% chance to actually just not hit the ball? I love it.
How about you just hit the ball anywhere and it goes in the goal? Yes. Oh my gosh.
Give him a raise.
I want to be a quality tester at EA because it just sounds like the easiest job in the world. What do you do?
Zero
You
bugs.
throw the disc in, you just like start the main menu. Yeah, this is good.
That's good. Sir, we sent you an unplayable start screen. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. The game didn't even finish installing yet. What are you, the icons there, dude? It's fine.
It's an EA game. I'm not really sure what.
Did you put EA Sports? It's in the game. Because it's not. It's not in the game. Nothing's in the game.
Nothing's in the game. It's not even a game anymore. It's just a loading screen.
Right. Yeah. It just takes you straight to the PlayStation Store. It's fine. Like that's
like for me, I like Modern Warfare 2. I haven't touched it in like a month because it just got slammed with games.
Right.
But like it's like the first one I bought in like years because it's actually I to be fair, I actually bought the Vanguard. I liked it, but before that, like I don't know, I missed like 4 Call of Duties, give or take, because I was just like, these just suck.
This was like the first year. Actually, this was the first year since the last Modern Warfare remake that like I was excited for Call of Duty and actually like had fun playing it again. But like you can see that like Infinity Ward is like taking their time and like listening and like trying to make the game better or like different enough.
Or at the very least, yeah, we're getting Call of Duties every year, but at least they have 3 studios rotating Call of Duty releases. If Madden could do that, or they just get more studios involved because they're just being super cheap despite the intense money it makes them.
Right.
You know, because look, if you're going to release a game every year, then you need more manpower because clearly it's just not enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just don't have enough like
working. And I don't understand. Where's the uproar, right? Like we see these articles all the time that like, oh, Madden's unplayable. Madden did this. Madden did this. And like nothing changes. People still buy the game every year. They're not like mad about it, raging on Twitter like a League of Legends player or something. Like I don't understand it. They're just letting it happen over and over again.
And also apparently people have been blocked out of MUT. What is MUT?
Ultimate
Madden
Team.
Ultimate Team.
Yeah, that's where you spend your real money.
Right. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, if you really can put up with it every year,
right? If you're having fun with it, whatever. The bugs don't bother you or whatever. But like something like this just, if I spent real money on this game and I lost it all and don't have a way to get it back as of right now, like, I don't know. I would just, I'd be furious.
They said 60% of the people affected that got their leagues like deleted are not recoverable. 60%. I'm not sure how many were affected.
Right.
But that's
like,
still.
What do you even do about that? Like, I don't know.
Like, I would be so astronomically mad. I honestly think in the next like 3 years or 5 years, if this actually keeps happening, I think there's going to be a class action lawsuit for like just releasing an unfinished product.
Yeah. Straight up garbage.
Subjectively, these games suck. That's our lawsuit. Yeah.
Yes, my opening statement is EA is releasing garbage, and this is unacceptable.
Let's see. The NFL was reportedly so impressed by EA's pitch about the coming years of Madden that they extended the exclusivity agreement 6 years in 2020. And yet,
6 more years of Madden. Woo!
Yeah. Here we go. All right. And yet EA continues to hit new lows with the series and review scores and completely inept support of the game. Because the problem is like, guys, if you're giving low review scores, but everyone's still buying it, they don't care.
Right.
Clearly, they don't care. They're still making their money.
Right. If they don't see a loss in sales, they think they're doing a good job. Guess what? They're not.
What?
I think they're doing a bad job.
No, they're
right.
great.
They're still selling millions of copies every year, and that's the problem.
Let's see. First off, this is EA. first off, we are sorry that this happened. We know how important your franchises are to you, and we are actively working on a fix to restore some files via backup as soon as possible. However, not all affected leagues can be restored. The team is currently projecting around 40% of leagues to be recovered. We'll communicate an updated timeline next week. Wait, when was this? Oh, the 31st. Okay. So I think this was resolved. We communicate update timeline next week and potential restoration of save files from a backup. It's just like I can't even tell you the last time my save corrupted in any game and I couldn't use it anymore. Like maybe the 360. I really can't remember the last time it's ever happened.
I think it's the same on the Xbox, but like the PlayStation has the cloud and it automatically backs up everything there. So like there's been times where like the power will go out and my PlayStation will be like, oh, hard drive corrupted, whatever. And like one of my saves will get messed up, but then it's like, all right, we re-downloaded it, you're fine. Like, wow. How hard was that?
No, it can't be that simple. I don't know. I just like it's a weird confliction for me. It's like I feel bad for the players, but they also bring it upon themselves because they keep buying the game.
Right. You're not learning a lesson.
That's right. And I'm sure in another month or two, we'll have another glitch to come up. We'll repeat the same conversation, but it's just how it is.